Hello friends, it's the Bgrubz back once again with some more Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal. And if you remember from last time, we left off in the Novax system. We managed to do 2 plants and we still had 3 plants left to go, so we're going to get on to that today. I also wanted to point out when I exited there, I noticed I had 2 unlocked areas. I have this colonial space where we can browse and download the creations of other players. And this projects area where we can make our own custom worlds. We may take a look into this once we finished off the storyline. We still have some unlocked areas here. Don't know when those will unlock. Credits are locked. We just gotta finish first 10 Arc Eternal missions to unlock credits, but hey. So let's go ahead and get back to where we were, here in the Novax system. We took down the missions in Ormos and Jojo, so now we're heading off to Seed It. That's a strange formation around the emitters on this world. Yes, emitters arrive in every more insidious ways, dropping from orbit, appearing directly out of roof space, subspace slips. But why, Leah? In all the eons that passed, have you learned nothing about Loki's true purpose? Why did they cover all worlds in Creeper? Humans made 3 attempts to contact the Loki. Only one was successful. There was one age, one civilization that was different from all the others that came before or after. They called themselves simply the Silui. Siloi? Something along those lines. The Siloi's greatness wasn't in their military might, their governance of 100,000 worlds, or the lasting peace they achieved. Their greatness was in the serenity of existence they achieved. They referred to this with a word not in your vocabulary, but what they achieved was an understanding and appreciation of the very fabric of existence. In many ways, they discovered the meaning of existence. And the Siloi were the ones to contact the Loki? Yes, when the end came for them, as it did for all others, they sent out a message to the Loki, pleading not for their lives, but for something else. Something referred to simply as the Ark. What was the Ark, and what was the Loki's response? What the Ark reference is unknown. Perhaps it was a late discovery of some technology by these humans, or perhaps it was a very close guarded secret. I have no other references to it. And the Loki's response? A single statement, more so than all others. You must perish. Scars. This world contains 2 extinct volcanoes. Emitters have taken up residence in each one. I suggest you pick up the Strafer Tech artifact on this world. I got it. The Strafers are aircraft. I can use them to suppress the volcanoes while I deal with the central emitters. Exactly. You will likely need to target 2 Strafers for each volcano. Don't waste any time. Those volcanoes won't wait. Alright, so we got ourselves a start here. I'm guessing this is the something. I think this might be the Strafer Tech. Let's go ahead and get that set up there. Just in case that is the Strafer Tech. And some kind of just help out a little bit here. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's speed this up and get it going. Alright, we've collected the Strafer. Strafers are remote strike craft. Target them at remote creepers. Build 4 Strafers and target 2 at each volcano. Single click to create a circle strafe attack pattern. Click and drag to define a strafe line of attack. Okay. I'm assuming they have to still be connected. do want to get some weapons here just to kind of keep us a little bit safer. Alright. I think I'll try and make a terps as well. We want 9s. I know this isn't going to actually terraform that all for me right now, but just for right now. I know that terps isn't going to be able to reach all that. But... okay. So I have these. I'm assuming that's what they mean by the strafings. Alright, they've been made. So let's go ahead and see what happens. I guess we do have to kind of wait for it to power them up. Alright, they're going. I guess that kind of keeps it lower down. So they run out of ammo and then they have to return to base to rearm. And luckily, it looks like it rearms while they're out, so they don't have to wait too long, I guess, now. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we need to start working on pushing back. Because we need to get... if I can clear up to here, we should be in range. What kind of range does my terps have here? I might be able to range it from there. So let's go ahead and wait for our terps to range on it. We'll go ahead and build up another terps. Right here. And here. Just kind of help with the construction of our walls. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna try and get... there's no spore tower, so I don't need the beamers. And I was selecting that previously, so I did screw that up a little bit. See if I can take some of this out and get down to level 2. So I can make this. I'm going to try and turn this into a reactor farm. Get as many as I can going here too still. I want to try and make my way up to there as well. Try and get the that mining node off of the distillery resources. I can't. That's not a siphoning node. Yeah, that's a mining node. Yeah. I don't see any resource locations. Yeah, we're still in the negatives on our energy use, so hopefully these reactors will help boost it. It's starting to a little bit. Let's get some more of these reactors out. I am right in understanding that it does do, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna build a couple strafers over here. I want to send them to strafe this. Maybe see if I can't get that worn down a little bit as well. Because the goo is starting to make its way inward. Always using just 0.1 more than I have. Alright. So just kind of something to help kind of take a little bit of the pressure off. Start working stuff back. Go. Yeah, now we're starting to push things back a bit. Alright, we got a steady production right now. Let's put this one up to work straight for over here. Excuse me. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, so yeah, we'll put it back over here. Let's get ourselves a couple more cannons out. I think we can afford those. So I want to try and push it over here. I want to try and get this mine up and running. can get a mortar up here. That'll help clear things out a bit. Alright, we've cleared out that area. That mine on there. Now we can start building some sprayers. See, how close do I need to get with this nullifier? Right down to there, okay. Get a camp one up on there. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure this is overkill for mortars, but what's the fun if you ain't doing overkill, right? Should help push back some of this goo up here. I thought these are supposed to help add extra power as well, but it doesn't really seem like that's what it's doing. I just build a big old bunch of those right now. Yeah, I don't seem to really be... But if I build one of these... It doesn't do... It does it for me. Build a couple more strafers. I'm gonna go with this one here because I'm gonna try and get this to send out. Oh, I can get some sprayers going again. That might let me reach the nullifier. Not quite. Let's put us up some cannon. Let's slap a couple mortar. Okay, I think we got range on our... I think we should have range on it. Just need to get a collector there to... So let's kind of slow it back down to the one-time speed, just so as we watch as this thing gets built up and charging. See everything kind of running about there. I mean, we've really got this thing under control now. We have no worry about this. And now our nullifier's charging up, preparing to fire. Alright, emitter destroyed. If I build this nullifier here, no, okay. What happens if I build a strafer on there? Nah, that'd be useless to build there. So go ahead and I'll build the relay there. Return to base. Return to base. Return to base. Just keep returning to base. Because we don't need those guys there no more. In fact, I think we can start taking them... Actually, no, we don't even need them. Let's see, I can get a relay here. And a nullifier right there. And so let's go ahead and collect that as well. Let's see, can my relay make it across? And another nullifier. So here we go. About to wipe out the rest of this creeper infestation and collect parts. We got the flick shield key. This must be the other one. Wow, this thing does move really slow when you go to one-time speed. Going back up to 4. And we got the Tiplex shield key. And now we've destroyed everything. So we have ourselves the claimed victory. Alright, that means we get to... We can either go to Triplex or Flick. Actually, I think Triplex is still covered. I thought I got the Flick shield key. Or the Triplex shield key. Oh well, we'll go off to Flicks then. Why not? What in Odin's name? This used to be Flick, a world that supported a population of over 10 million. It was torn apart by a collision, a big one, something that the planetary shield couldn't stop. Like all the worlds in the system, this world wasn't even born when you were last awake. This entire system developed, lived, and died while you were asleep. There appears to be only one emitter left on one of them larger asteroids, along with an intact shield key and a new tech artifact. Ooh, lots of mining nodes. Here's the emitter. What's this? I don't know what that is. Oh, those are emitters. Or I guess it's kind of like emitters. Look more carefully, Scars. This emitter has deployed subspace emitters. These aren't true emitters, but are channels in subspace that the master emitter uses to dispense creeper. This allows the emitter to deposit creeper in different locations all at once. The civilization that first encountered this adaptation were crushed in less than one standard Earth year. Can these slip emitters be destroyed with nullifiers? In a word, no, there is nothing to destroy. They are just rips in subspace that the master emitter uses to transport creeper. The only way to seal them is to destroy the master emitter. The best you can do is establish a foothold on the surrounding asteroids, and deploy weapons and anti-creeper to hold the slip emitters at bay. The bomber tech artifact should prove useful. These airspace craft can deliver AC remotely. Yes, I'll saturate these asteroids with AC. Then we'll get out of here. There's nothing left here but death and destruction. Alright, so there's our tech. Got a bunch of mining nodes. Go ahead and slap that down, get some collectors up and running. Have to relay on this one. Shouldn't I technically be safe here, since this would just go into space? We'll find out. Go ahead and pop some of these mines in. Let's see here. Another relay. For more mines. Another relay, another mine. Just gotta put down a couple more reactors. Why not? Alright. Well, let's roll it. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to actually worry about here from this, because there's nothing there. It just will go into nothingness. Unless it creates its own landmass after a while. Which does this. Collected bomber. Bombers deliver AC remotely. Target them at remote locations. Bombers aircraft deliver anti-creeper. Build bombers to saturate remote islands. Make sure to collect plenty of ore. Well, I am in the process of doing that because I have mines going everywhere. Excuse me, eventually. Let's go ahead and build us a bomber while we're waiting. Yeah, I am using a lot of energy right now. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be one of the more hectic ones. This one actually seems a little more easily laid back. I don't have to worry about the creeper, really. At least not yet. Unless they somehow, once they get to a certain point, they start building, like, those tower things that... Those spore towers, that's what they're called. Alright, we got ourselves a bomber. Let's see what happens. It doesn't seem to be doing too much there at this point. Let's go ahead and return it to base right now so we don't waste too much stuff. I think what we need is a squadron of strafers. And I'll build a couple of... a 3-man squad of bombers. That's 6 squad strafers. just to see if we can't take this down to a more manageable level. And then have them drop the bombs here. Because I wonder if maybe that's what the anti-creeper is supposed to do. It's supposed to be used to lock off the, No, don't look like it. Honestly, I think these would be better served over here. I just realized this one ain't getting no power. So it never got built. Here, here, here. We should be able to establish that foothold eventually. I need to establish a foothold here so I can get my relays across. That's right. Cannons and mortars. Is that relay not close enough? There we go, we can get it over there now. Alright. Let's see. How do I deconstruct? Deactivate. Oh no. Destroy, that's what I want to do. I want to set this up as a relay. Yeah. Alright. Send my strafers over here to strafe the main creeper. And then our bombers will strafe over here. Try and give us a foothold area. Do they not just continually bomb a spot? I guess not. So we got a relay here. Slap a mortar down. Some cannon. I can get a nullifier there. And this should be able to get rid of that creeper spawner. Alright, it's been destroyed. ahead and start taking this down. Yeah, mortars won't reach. Ah, but it'll reach from there. Good. Cancel. Over here. Which one is this? Alright. That was fairly straightforward. We got the triplex shield key now. And we have claimed victory! So that means we can finally go on to triplex and see what happens. See what we got. I was afraid of this. I had hoped it had all been deactivated. What now? This is Triplex, a machine world. It was engineered by the Tychon Empire as a defensive outpost. The Tychon Empire? One of those many human civilizations that arose? Yes, they were but one civilization, but they developed in a very militaristic way. They developed massive weapon systems. Entire planets were turned into weapons. Their conflict with the Creeper lasted centuries, longer than any other civilization, but the costs were unthinkable, and in the end, they failed like all the others. The Tychons developed a weapon system they believed would destroy the Creeper once and for all. It was an artificial, self-replicating structure that derived its substance from the emitters. It was believed that this would immunize worlds from the emitter. And did it work? For a while, and to a measure. It worked until the emitters were somehow changed. The emitters adapted to the parasite and turned this weapon, which the Tychons called Digitalis, into an asset. The emitters no longer appeared to lose any viability when surrounded by Digitalis. How did the Tychon people cope? They did. The Digitalis had allowed them to survive the Creeper for decades, but in one moment it became their undoing. Once the emitters adapted, the Digitalis no longer destroyed them. Instead, it would grow and protect the emitters. And it appears as if this Digitalis still exists. With regret, it seems so. Scars, the Digitalis is a brutish and simple enemy. It spreads along predefined pathways, but those pathways don't respect terrain elevation. Digitalis is tough, very tough, and your weapons will have difficulty damaging it. What is worse is that the Digitalis replicates rapidly and will fill in destroyed areas with great efficiency. Your best strategy is to try to cut it off from its source. Digitalis require a connection to emitter to thrive. If you sever that connection, it will cease to grow and eventually wither. Digitalis also conducts Creeper rapidly and with no loss, so beware of this as it can move Creeper over higher terrain. If it conducts Creeper, then I suppose Anti-Creeper is also conducted by it. Indeed, Anti-Creeper is conducted as well. Anti-Creeper also slows the regeneration of Digitalis, so use that to your advantage with this when possible. I see there is a tech artifact on this world. It appears it will allow the control of a second command node. This will be indispensable on this mission, Scars. Collect that tech artifact, then land a second command node. This will allow for two-front approach, and you may be able to take out the emitters that are sourcing the Digitalis. Okay, so what have we got here? These must be, Spore Towers. Joy. And there is the artifact. I don't know what that is. But they want us to land on the right side so we can collect the artifacts. So we'll go ahead and land here. Get out some collectors. Get these ore nodes going. Get us a nice little line of mortars for protections. And I'm going to use relays to help connect to my mortars. Alright, let's see if this will work. I don't know how the digitalis itself works, but we shall find out. And now I'm also going to make a line of... Okay. There we go. So this must be the digitalis. It's a command node. Okay, so I can make me another command. I may want some sprayers all on these lines here. Yeah, I'm gonna want some sprayers. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Need to get us some beam defenses as well. No, that's badness. Whew. Close. Beam emitters were not ready. One wasn't. Okay, so we got some beam emitters now protecting our stuff. We just need to try and get this stuff going a little bit more. Let's see, can I... No, I can't. Okay. Let's see if I couldn't get something there, but I can't hear. Relay lost. Try and get as much protection as we can. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out here in a second. This is most unusual, Scars. Message artifacts almost never survive contact with the creeper. This one seems strangely immune. It's almost as if the creeper intentionally does not destroy certain objects. What message does it contain? I will require some time to process the contents. It isn't exactly encrypted, but it isn't in any recognizable format either. I should have it processed by the time we reach the next star system. Alright, so we claimed that. Oh, I wonder, is this close enough for a sprayer to get... Yes. Let's go ahead and slap a sprayer on there. Build some strafers. What I can do is I might... They're creeping in over here. That was our problem. We didn't have mortars over here helping to... Collector was lost down there. That means that's about to get lost. Try and do this, try to help kind of cut that down a little bit. Get a sprayer there. We're keeping them at bay over here, just barely. Let's see if we can't keep them occupied over here on this. Lost a relay. Got a lot going on in this one. I need to make a line up reactors here. Running out of some powers. Push that forward a little more. It's not one of these things out here moving. Dropping that anti-stuff. If I can get that sprayer going right there, so it's right there on the digitalis. I assume that's what that is. Because they're saying it's supposed to be a great conductor. Make another line of reactors. It seems like it's starting to push back. Still too fur. So let's go ahead and put some more cannon down. But we will get this. Mark my words, we will get this. No, I can get there. Can I get that nullifier built in time? Come on, nullifier. Let's get it up here, see if we can't use this thing to push it, help push things back a bit. This one's tricky. Let's go over and drop some anti-creeper down on here. Maybe that'll give me enough time to build a nullifier. Alright, we got the nullifier powering up. Okay, we got it. Nullifier is gotten it. Tempted to let this sit there and put a mortar down here for a few moments. Wait. Just out of range. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll get a mortar going on that. Be a bad idea to put some mortars down. Might not even hurt to slap a beam over here since we're kind of on the front lines a bit. Hell. I thought once you destroyed its connection to the creeper node. Huh. That's mildly annoying. Alright. We'll try adding some sprayers. I thought I did take out the emitter. That. Okay, yeah, we gotta. Yeah, we get in some troubles here. Troubles. Let's see if we can't try and take some of this pressure off here. Let our guys do some strafing in these areas over these other ones. I don't mind sowing the Digigrowth. Fill some more of these up. I feel that if I can get a sprayer on right here, that will do it, the trick for it. But I need to try and work back their damn growths. We are starting to slowly push back. Okay, I'm gonna have these guys come over here. 3 on this one. 3 over here. Alright, looks like I might be able to soon get a sprayer over there. We're slowly getting it in check. Digitalis, man, it is some rough stuff. Just keep it pushed back, I might be able to get it here. Alright, tell you what. You, there, there. We're gonna get a whole bunch of these guys over on this. That's gonna be our super sprayer. It's gonna have good range. Not quite, but if I get a couple of cannon right over here, that should be enough to allow us to get that in position. Alright, come on, Nullifier. You can do it. Alright, so that's one down. If I can get that nullifier over there, then I can also let's start taking them off over here. Send out the bombers. Slap a sprayer down right there. Let's get a relay in position. Let's see if I can get that nullifier going. I think that's what they're talking about, the command center for the nullifier, for the digitalis. So if we can get that taken out, that will help immensely. Ah, so that's the victory right there. Alright. Whew. That digitalis is some rough stuff. And I'm pretty sure this has been a pretty long video, but we have victory. Took us a moment, but we did it. Whew. So we are done with the Novax system. So we can return to the... That's right, we go to sector map. So next time we'll be going to the Ego system. I hope you've enjoyed, man. That was some rough stuff, that digitalis. I hope we don't run into too much of that stuff. Or that we get some better weapons to handle it, because, I mean, even with the sprayers, that's some tough stuff there. But I hope you've enjoyed. I know I have. This has been the Grub. Hey, we've unlocked credits. Alright. Explore the dungeon. The credits are an actual... Okay. Well, we'll check that out again towards the end. If it's actually a playthrough that pops credits up. Till then, though, folks, this has been the Grub. Hope you've enjoyed. I know I've been having a good time with this game. But yeah, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Till next time, take it easy. Bye-bye.